Okay, Greg, here's where we stand currently. We're going to talk about the great room first. So the Blu-ray player, the Cox new box, and the new Apple TV will go on this piece of furniture by these two outlets. The cable will obviously hook into the Cox box. The AC will remain working, but then there will be a tap coming off of this AC and then coming up into this general area here. Here's the mantle. And it'll be coming up, most likely there will be a hole here. As we come into, this is an angle, I don't know if you can see it, we'll have to jump another hole over here, and then most likely one here, possibly another one here, to bring it into the center of the mantle. The guys are directed and they're going to research it to make sure that this remote works for this great room position. Your phone is currently over here with this separate router from Cox. Everything once again will be over in this area. That will take the large TV in the master bedroom downstairs. The guys have already looked upstairs and understand that they'll be able to work on that Bose system, patching, so on and so forth. This TV, the larger TV, will come down, obviously, as we discussed, go into the great room area. Once again, and the soundbar hung underneath that, about 2 inches above that mantle, or an inch or so. The subwoofer in this distribution area will be for this master bedroom downstairs. That existing Apple box will go into this area for this TV, which is obviously the old TV from Bella Vista. With that said, we had discussed about the HDMI cable for the new Apple TV. The guys are aware of that, and they've also been instructed to stretch another HDMI cable from the new position here to the equipment area and have that just for an Xbox, a PlayStation, or a spare, since it's already being moved around and dug out and construction being done on it. The only issue we may have, and Patterson is here working on the old TV obviously, this particular TV may only have 3 outlets for HDMI, meaning one for the cable, and Patterson, correct me if I'm wrong, one for Apple TV, yep, one for Blu-ray, yep, and then one as a spare for an Xbox, so on and so forth. And we'll have to decide if we get to that point. Is there like a Y or something we can use on the TV?
No. So you could use an HDMI switch, but you wouldn't necessarily want to do that up at the TV. If you ever want to switch the TV out, though, for a TV that had 4 HDMI inputs, you would have the extra cable there. The other alternative, though, is it's pretty easy to sometimes just reach your hand back and switch out one. So if a kid, usually kids are pretty handy when it comes to this kind of stuff, wants to plug in his Xbox to the extra cable, he can just manually switch out the plug in the back of the TV.
Can we use the switch area down by the equipment area down at the base? Can it be switched there if we get to that point?
If you purchased an HDMI switch, then yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Or a receiver would handle HDMI switching as well, but you don't have any speakers out there, so I wouldn't advise that for that setup.
All right, right on. Okay, that's where we're at. It's probably going to be work in progress, obviously. That's what we know so far. We'll talk to you later. I'll update you as we get along.